Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I apologize in advance if I look a little rough this morning and my eyes seem a little puffy. It's about 4 in the morning right now. I can't sleep, so I thought I'd go ahead and get this video out the way for today. Our family is dealing with a little bit of a sad situation. Without sharing a whole lot, I don't know how much of my family watches my channel, so I don't want to share too much, but we are in the process of losing somebody in our family that is really near and dear to our hearts. We're super close to, and this is going to be their last days pretty much. Today we get to see them. This person is COVID positive, so unfortunately we cannot touch them or be in the room with them, which truly hurts the most. But we're going to be able to see them for the last time at the very least, especially for the kids to get that chance to see their loved one for the very last time. And yesterday we were able to just be on the phone, on speakerphone, and tell them our last words and tell them whatever we needed to tell them before they passed away. We are very heartbroken, but we are remaining faithful and understanding that God decides when we enter this earth, and God decides when it's time for us to go. So it was this person's time to go. They will no longer be suffering. They will just be in a whole lot better place, and eventually we will all go to heaven and we will reunite. That is just how it goes. So that is what we've been dealing with, but I do have a busy day ahead. We're trying to still stay busy and continue our schedule. I'm not sure how all that's going to go down and how that's going to interfere with our schedule, but I do have an event that I am supposed to be selling at on Saturday. So today, Friday, I have a bunch of stuff to prepare for that. I have baking to do. I gotta load up the car and just get all my signs, tents, table, everything ready and packed up. And then at the same time, we are going to be able to go to the hospital and see this person later this evening. So I just kind of have to cram everything into as early as I can this morning. So I wanted to go ahead and finish this video early. As for TTCing, obviously being pregnant is not on the top of my mind right now. Right now we are just struggling with this family situation. But it's important for me to continue testing. I did not get AF yesterday. I did have red spotting throughout the day, lots of cramping, but AF never progressed. And then this morning, it's only 4 in the morning right now, but I had some red when I wiped, but it's almost turning like a rusty brown. So I'm not sure if it's going away. I had a temperature drop. I took my temperature, but again, it's like super early. I usually take my temperature at 7 in the morning, and I'm not sure if the time difference is affecting that, but I did have a temperature drop today. So that could signify AF is ready to come, or all this bleeding, this spotting that I've had since 9 DPO could mean something else. Maybe I just had a really long light period this cycle, and this is the end of it, since the blood does seem like it's turning a little bit more brownish. I guess we will see. Today is 15 DPO. AF was due yesterday. So I'm going to still keep testing. It's important for me to still keep testing even though I really don't feel like it. And like I said, getting a positive pregnancy test is not on the top of my mind right now. Since I am at risk for an ectopic pregnancy, I think it's super important for me to continue testing just in case. Because let's say if I do end up testing positive, it's important for me to get into the doctor as soon as possible, just to make sure that the pregnancy is in the correct location. So that is why I'm still going to continue testing even though I don't feel like it. But I'm going to take the same test as yesterday, Pregmate Ovulation Test, a WANFO pregnancy test, and one of the Clinical Guard pregnancy tests. I'm going to take all those 3 right now with you guys and just see the results. And we appreciate any prayers that you may have for our family so we can get through this hard time even easier. All the prayer warriors out there, just pray for us that we have the strength, and especially for us to be strong for our kids so that they don't see us hurting, and so that they can get through this as well, because like I said, this person was very close to them as well. And I know how hard it is to lose somebody when you're a child, to lose somebody that you really love and care for. I had to deal with it in the past when I was younger as well, losing my grandmother. So just all the prayers are appreciated, all the positive energy. But let's see what these tests say. It would be a blessing to find out that I am pregnant and actually have a successful pregnancy. Despite during the circumstances that we're in right now, a baby is always welcome in our family. And I'm not gonna lie, I would be extremely happy if I found out I was pregnant this cycle. But even if not, life moves on and we have many more cycles to keep trying. So let's go ahead and take these tests and let's see what they say. Alright, I'm going to dip the ovulation test first. And again, I am just taking ovulation tests just because I have seen and heard that ovulation tests sometimes can't tell the difference between the LH surge and HCG hormone. So sometimes people do get positives on their ovulation test pretty much around the same time they're getting positive on pregnancy tests. So I've been taking the ovulation test since I have so many of them, and just to see. So I'm dipping the clinical guard right now. And then the last one is the Wanfo. Wanfo and clinical guard take 5 minutes to develop. Let me see what time it is. It's 4:14, so we'll be back at 4:19 and see the results of these tests and just take it from there. Alright, we got about a minute left till it's 4:19. I've also been feeling really nauseous since yesterday. I didn't eat dinner yesterday. Wasn't feeling like eating, and I was feeling, I kept getting like nausea waves, but I kind of feel like that's more of having to do with grieving, the grieving process. Alright, so it's 4:19 now. I don't think that has anything to do with pregnancy. So here, let's do the tests. This is the ovulation test. It looks just like yesterday's. Looks like it's still trying to run through a little bit. But that is not a positive. That's definitely a negative. I can't tell if it's any darker than yesterday's. It looks the same to me. Clinical guard. Let me see. I'll use the flashlight. I don't think I'm seeing anything. Wanfo. I'm not seeing anything from the camera screen. So again, that's the ovulation, clinical guard, and the Wanfo. Let me take a good close look at these really quick, and then I'll let you guys know. Alright, yeah guys, these tests are negative for 15 DPO. I'm not seeing anything at all, so they're going to be negative. I already know I will not be able to post a video tomorrow, just because most likely I am going to be at this event being a vendor. We got a bunch of stuff to do tomorrow morning, and then we got to drive to the place and set up, and that event is all the way to the evening. If I post a video tomorrow, it'll be probably at nighttime, so just check back for that just in case, but I highly doubt it. Usually after events we're super tired, and that's just not going to be something I'm thinking about at the moment. So possibly there will be no video tomorrow, but then I'll be back on Sunday if AF has not arrived, and I'll continue testing from there. So we'll just see what happens. But this is my 15 DPO test results. AF is officially 1 day late, but it's still so confusing because I don't know if I should count all these spotting days as AF. It's definitely not my full flow. It has never been enough to fill a pad or a tampon. Like I said, my tampons that I have used have been super hard to take out, and I had to stop using them because I feel like I'm hurting myself. So I just bought some more pads, and I'm no longer using tampons because I feel like I was causing damage and feeling soreness from the tampon being in and it being so dry, and then me trying to rip them out. So that can't be any good. So I'm just using pads, and I just have not had a flow. It's just been spotting on the pad. And so this is not a normal AF for sure, so I'm not counting it as AF. But if this does wither away and go away on its own and I never do end up pregnant, then I guess that was AF. So we're gonna continue to wait and see. All the prayers are appreciated, and no matter what, I am still always praying for you guys as well if you're in a TTC journey. And our miracle babies, our blessings are coming very soon. Thanks for watching today. If I do not see you guys tomorrow, then I will be back on Sunday for another pregnancy test video. Alright, see you guys then.